Why have I not even touched this? Let me swatch it. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So I was going through my makeup collection the other day and I was trying to figure out what videos I wanted to film for this week and also next week because I do try to plan out my videos. So I was looking at my Fenty Beauty collection and I know that they're coming out with the new blushes and also the new cream bronzers pretty soon, which by the way, I am going to be trying those out. But I was like, let me do a video of my entire Fenty Beauty makeup collection because still to this day, people ask me what I like, what I don't like from Fenty. And I figured let me at least show you guys everything that I have and then kind of narrow down what I actually like and what I actually dislike. So it's going to kind of be those best and worst type of videos. I know my girl Yvette Loves Beauty just uploaded hers. I'm going to have her video down below. She just pretty much showed you guys her top, I think it was her top 3 beauty Fenty Beauty products and also her top 3 worst in Fenty Beauty. So I wanted to kind of do something like that, but also at the same time show you guys everything that I have in my collection that's Fenty Beauty. Now I do have a couple of these products that were sent to me from Fenty. So as we go on in the video, I will make sure to point out some of the products that they sent me. And I will say most of everything I purchased with my own money. I did receive a few products from PR, but most of the products I purchased. And let me just say, I am so glad I'm filming this video because some of these products that I pulled out of my collection, I have not opened up. But I'm excited to finally tell you guys what I love from Fenty and also some products from Fenty that I don't really like. So let's go. So I am gonna go in order. I'm gonna go with complexions, then the eyes, and then the lips. But I do wanna start out with one thing that I feel like I get the most questions about, especially when I'm doing my my Vanity Chat Sundays, and that is this mirror. Now this is not sold at Sephora, which I can see why a lot of people ask me where I got it, but you get this off of the Fenty website. Let me actually see if it's still on there because I'd hate to be mentioning this and it's not, you know, it's not available anymore. Let me see. Let's see, type in mirror and search. Oh, I hate when they have like all these pop-ups. Mirror. Yep, it's still on there. So this is called the Travel Mirror and it does come with a pouch, and then they also have another one which I did purchase as well, but I put that one in a giveaway. Ooh girl, it's been a while. It's the Handheld Mirror. So it looks just like this. It just has a handle on it. And it doesn't have this on the back. So this is like a little stand. You can just prop it up on your vanity. So yeah girl, that is exactly where I got this mirror from. I don't know why they don't have it on Sephora, but yes, you can get it straight off of their website. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. I don't know if I wanna give you guys like mini reviews on each product that I show, or do I just wanna show y'all the product? I don't know. Let's just do it. So the first product I have is the What It Do Mist, and I will tell y'all right now, I will be repurchasing this mist. It has easily become one of my favorite hydrating mist. It doesn't really set the makeup, like lock it in, but it does give you more of a refreshed, like it just melts your makeup. So if your face looks too powdery, you can go in with this and it just makes your makeup melt on the skin. It just gives you that nice, even skin-like look. So this will be repurchased for sure. I feel like I've used quite a bit of it. You guys know I go overboard when I'm doing my spray. I remember the first time I used this, I went ham. I could not stop. It's just something about the mister, like the spray. It is the best. Another product is the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation. I like this one over the other one. I went ahead and decluttered the other one. It was like the soft matte foundation. It's the very first one that they came out with, but I actually like the hydrating one better. And also the color is kind of different than the other one. I use the shade 420 in this one and also in the first foundation they had, but this color matches me so much better than the original one. And I just like how this gives me more of a natural skin-like look, and it doesn't look, it honestly looks like skin. It looks very natural on the skin. So obviously, I love this foundation. So this definitely goes into the best of Fenty category. And then I have all 3 of the primers, and out of all 3 of them, my favorite one is the mattifying one. I feel like I've told you guys the reason why I like so many times. But if you guys are new, the reason why I like the mattifying one over the other two is because this one controls my oils. I do have oily combination skin, so the only areas of my face that gets really oily is my T-zone. And after using this one and comparing it to the very first primer that they brought out, which was this one, this is the Instant Retouch primer. But between these two, the mattifying one definitely controls my oils more than the original one. And then the hydrating one, which I also like, but just out of all three, I prefer the mattifying one. But the hydrating one is really, really, really good, especially if I'm wearing a mattifying foundation. I like to wear this one under it. But out of all three, the one that I could see myself letting go is the original one. Now, with their concealers, I have 3 different shades. One of them is in the shade 420. This is the one that I purchased myself. And then they sent over 3 more. I went ahead and gave away one of them, and then I kept the other 2. This one is in the shade 385. And the other one is in the shade 390. So the one that I gave away is also in the shade 420. I felt like I didn't honestly need 2 of them because I still had a little bit, because I still had a lot left in this one. But this concealer, before the hydrating foundation came out, I was actually using the 420 concealer as a foundation. I did a whole video of me doing that, and I will say this worn as a foundation, I liked so much better than the original foundation. And keep in mind, this was way before they came out with a hydrating foundation, and I was like, if they could come out with a foundation that gives me the same finish or similar or even better as the concealer, then I would be all over it. So they finally came out with a hydrating foundation, and I like wearing this not only as a foundation but also as a concealer. But this is so freaking pretty on the skin as an all over foundation. So I will say, if you have this concealer and you don't really care for it as a concealer, like your under eye concealer, try it out as a foundation. If it's the cut, like if you can use it as a foundation, if it matches you as your all over foundation, try it out like that, especially if you don't have the hydrating foundation yet. So if you already have this in your collection and you don't really care for it as an under eye concealer, instead of just having it go to waste, try it out as a foundation. Even if you do like it as an under eye concealer and you just want to try it out to see how it wears as a foundation, try it out. So yeah, I have 3 shades, and the shade that I use as my under eye like brightening concealer is the shade 385, or I can use 390. Now 390 is a little bit warmer, so I do prefer to use 385 as my under eye highlight concealer. So these are definitely. Next, I have the Fenty Matchsticks, and I only have 2. I have 1 shade in this color Suede, and then the other one is Cognac. Now Suede is the shade that I could use as a under eye concealer, and when I tell y'all, the first few times that I used this, I wasn't like head over heels in love with it. And then at one point I dug it out of my collection and I put it in my everyday makeup drawer for the month. This was a few months back, but I dug it out because I totally forgot that I had it in my collection, for one, and I just really wanted to use it because I mean it was there and I needed to use it. But after me using it during that month, since it was in my everyday makeup stash, I started to like it even more because I was actually using it. So the way that I like to use this is if I'm wearing light makeup, and when I say light, I mean that no makeup look, like very, very light coverage, barely anything on the face. So a little bit of concealer, a little bit of powder, a little bit of mascara, brow pencil, and then something on the lips. Like that's what I mean by light. So I do not like to wear this if I'm like today I have a full face of makeup on. By the way, I went a little heavy on the bronzer, but I'm kind of feeling it. I'm kind of feeling it, but I feel like I went heavy on the bronzer. I have on the Morphe bronzer in the shade Leader, and I think I went a little heavy on it, but it's cute. It's cute. But yeah, I don't like to wear this if I'm wearing like a full face like this. Only if I'm gonna mix it in with another concealer, I would wear this. But this alone with a full face like this, I don't really like it. So honestly, I can pass on this, but at the same time, I like it. So it's kind of in between. I like how it looks on my face with those no makeup looks, but I don't like to wear it, or I don't like how it looks with those full coverage makeup looks because it doesn't really do anything. So I don't know, it's kind of in between. But to be honest with you guys, if I didn't have this, I would not miss it at all, like at all. And at one point, I totally forgot I had it anyway. So it's good, but it's not like, oh my gosh, I need it. And then the Cognac, this one is actually like a blush. And when I tell y'all, I use this in one of my recent makeup tutorials. I think it was the one when I used all the new products that I pulled out of my closet, and this was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful on the cheeks. When I tell y'all, this kind of reminds me of one of the other products that I'm going to show you in a minute, but this color is such a beautiful rose. I can't even, it's like a rust, a rose mauve rust bronzy color. It is gorgeous. But I will say, to be completely honest, this is another one of those products from Fenty that I'm like, okay, it's cute, but it's not one of those that I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta have it. So it's really, really pretty though, really pretty. I don't know, it's just the whole thing of having something in stick form and then applying it on. I don't know. I'm more of a product in a compact type of person. Like, it has to be in a compact where I can put my brush in it, swirl it around if I need to, or tap it in there if I need to, and then put it on the face. But something like this is cute. Now, I have not tried this on the lips. I've seen Alyssa Ashley, I think she had, it was a different color. She used it on the lips, and then she topped it off with a Fenty Gloss Bomb, and it was gorgeous. So I will say, I will be trying this out on the lips just to, you know, try it out that way and then apply a gloss bomb over it. But it's not one of those that I'm in love with, like the foundation or the spray or the concealer. So this kind of falls in between. I know that's kind of like cheating, but it's hard for me to say it's the worst of Fenty because honestly it's not like the worst, but it's also hard for me to say it's the best of Fenty because honestly it's not the best. So it's in between. All right, now I have 4 of their setting powders. One of them, this one right here, was like a little free trial size. I think I got it, was it from my points from Sephora? I don't know, but it was free. This is in the shade Honey. And then this one is Banana. This is the very first one that I bought. These other two, one they sent to me. I got the shade Nutmeg. This is the one that they sent to me. And then the other shade is Honey. This is the one that I purchased. So these 2 I purchased. I got this one for free. And then they sent over Nutmeg. And they also sent over a few more, but I gave those away. So out of all of these, my favorite shade in their setting powder is Honey. And comparing it to Banana, Honey looks so much better on my complexion. It's just a really pretty golden shade, but it's not like too golden or too yellow or just too much. It's the perfect shade to use to set my concealer. Banana is also a good shade, but just out of the 2, I like Honey better. And I did say that I was going to return this one, and I never did, but here we are. And I will say their setting powders do fall in the category of best of Fenty because how they look on my skin, how they wear on the skin throughout the day. Recently, I've been using Nutmeg as my all over face powder, and I'm not really a fan of like doing all over powder with a loose powder. I'd rather have it in a compact, but this is such a beautiful shade just to set my entire face. So everywhere that I didn't set my concealer, I would just pretty much set the rest of the face. And I did like a full face of Fenty on my Instagram if you guys want to check it out. I've already done a couple of those on my channel already, but I did recently do one on my Instagram if y'all want to see it. So follow me on Instagram. Next, we have the bronzers, and I will tell y'all right now, these are best of Fenty for sure. Love their bronzers. I have 2 different shades. I have Coco Naughty, and I also have Mocha Mami. These are the most beautiful bronzers. They are gorgeous, and I can use both of these shades. So Coco Naughty is a little bit on the more natural, lighter side, but it looks so freaking pretty on the skin. When I tell y'all, this is it's my favorite. It's hands down my favorite, and I have already put a dent in this bronzer. I hope it picks it up, but can y'all see? I'm literally about to hit pan on this bronzer. Like, it is a good dent in this bronzer, so I'm already about to hit pan on this one. And then Mocha Mami. Now, I don't use this one as much as Coco Naughty because it is more on the warm red side, but when I tell you, it is so beautiful on the skin, especially during the summertime. But this one and Coco Naughty, perfection. All right, next we have the Kilowatt Highlighters, and also a blush in here too. So the first one I want to share actually came in like a little mini set. This one is in the shade Hustla Baby, and I don't think I've even used this one. Nope, I have never used this one. This is brand new, brand spanking new. So that's Hustla Baby right there. It came with the little mini gloss bomb, which I will show y'all in a few minutes. Next, I have the Kilowatt foil in the shade Ruby Richez. Now this one can be used as a blush, and this is a gorgeous, gorgeous color as a blush. But this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shade, especially for the spring and summertime. It is gorgeous. So their Kilowatts are definitely in the category of best of Fenty because they are bomb. So bomb. Next, I have the Kilowatt Highlighter Duo. This one is in the shade Mean Money and Hustla Baby. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized this one is also Hustla Baby, so I honestly don't even need this one, the little mini one. But this is the little duo right here. I've used this one a couple of times too, not too many times, but the shade Hustla Baby is what I've used. I haven't really dipped into this one. I think I just swatched that one, but that is actually too light for me. But Hustla Baby is really pretty on the skin. Another one I have is the Trophy Wife. Now I used this one time, and the one time I used it was when I did a I think I did a first impression or like a makeup tutorial using this. This was right when it came out, so haven't touched it ever since. But I will tell y'all, this is a really pretty color to use as an eyeshadow. I don't really care for it as a highlighter on me because it is more of that yellow golden, like it's not one of those colors that I would gravitate towards if I'm going to use as a highlighter. But this is really pretty, especially on the lid or even right here in the center, like right here on the corner of your lid right there. It is so freaking pretty. So another one that I can see myself without. I probably won't ever miss it if I, you know, didn't have it. So this one kind of falls in the category of, it's kind of hard for me to say worst of Fenty because it's honestly not bad, but it's one of those that I would not put in the category of best of Fenty. So that's that. And another one is Penny For You Thoughts. This right here, I have used and abused this one, y'all. Don't know if it's gonna pick it up, but yeah, it's probably not gonna pick it up much. But this is probably my most used one, besides another one that I'm going to show you in a few minutes. But when I say this is the most beautiful color on the cheeks, and if you mix this with the Fenty Mocha Mami, I think I did a video where I did the Mocha Mami in the crease and then Penny For You Thoughts on the lid, and it is so pretty. So these two together are the perfect pair. So if you already have these two and if you've never tried it out on the eyes, try it out. Put this in the crease and then put this on the lid and you will be, girl, it's bomb. The next one I have is the Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo in the shade After Snack and Mo Honey. Now this one, ooh, wait a minute. Girl, I have not even dipped into this one. This is brand spanking new. Brand new, haven't even touched it. Like, there is nowhere in here that shows that I touched it. It's brand new, girl. Never even touched. Why have I not even touched this? Let me swatch it. Ooh, I like these. Hold on, wait a minute. And now that I think about it, this one, yeah, they sent this one over to me. I didn't purchase this one. They sent this one in PR. And this one came with a couple of their brushes. Yeah, I remember now. I remember. But let me swatch them. Ooh. Minute. That first shade. Yes. It's almost like the, which one was it? The Mean Money in Hustla Baby, but darker. So this one I could actually use. Like both of these colors, I feel like would work. Like they don't look too ashy. I mean, the first shade for sure I could use, but that second shade, ooh, look at that shine. Yeah, so it kind of reminds me of Me, Money, and Hustla Baby. It's just a little bit darker than this one, but I cannot believe that I haven't used that one. All right, the last one I have is my all-time favorite one that I have used more than any of the Kilowatts, except for Penny For You Thoughts. But this one was my most used one. This is Ginger Binge in Moscow Mule, and when I say I love, love, love this one. I love it so much. I love it as a highlighter. I love it as an eyeshadow. It is the most beautiful like blush topper. The color is it's almost like, how can I describe this? Like the NARS Orgasm, but darker. Honestly, I can't even compare it to that because this color is beautiful. It is so freaking pretty. Look at those. It's so pretty. I'm gonna throw this in my everyday makeup stash for next month because I want to use it some more. I definitely want to use it some more, but this one, hands down, my favorite duo from Fenty. And if you don't have it, especially if you have like a deeper complexion and you're wanting a really pretty blush topper and also something that looks really pretty on the eyes, get this one. This one, this one, this one, and also Penny For You Thoughts. That one too. Now let's move on to the eye portion of the Fenty collection that I have. So I'm gonna start out with the mascara. This is their Full Frontal Mascara. Now the first time I used this, I was like, okay, it's not all that. But when I use it, like when I started using it more and more and more, because I do know I put this in my everyday makeup drawer for 2 consecutive months, I believe. But when I started using it more and more and more, I fell in love with it more and more and more. So it does have a flat side and also has a fatter side. So the flat side is better for my top lashes, and then the thin side is better for my bottom lashes, and then the fatter side is better for my top lashes. But honestly, I use however my hand turns it is how I'm using it. I don't really focus on, okay, let me do this one or this one. I just put it on the lashes and it works for me. But it is almost out, and I always know when my mascaras are about to be gone because they start looking dry and, you know, not a lot of product comes out on the one. But I've gotten good use out of this. Now, is this best or is this worst? I would say it's kind of hard to say. I'll say I can do without it. I honestly can do without it because there are so many other mascaras, like especially from the drugstore, that are more affordable, that work just as good. The only difference is the wand, like the shape of the wand is different, but my lashes still look pretty good with this. They also look pretty good with any other mascara that I have in my collection, unless the mascara is like really, really bad. So I'll say I can do without the mascara. I can do without. This should have been like a what I can do without or what I can't do without instead of a best and worst. Because it's hard to say this is like the worst thing from Fenty, because honestly it's not the worst, but I can do without it. Oh, and by the way, they did send this mascara over. I did not purchase this with my own money, so they sent this over in PR. Another one that I have is their Bakay Vivid Liquid Eyeliner Trio. I have never used these. I've never used these. You can see that I've never opened them. They did send these over in PR. I just don't know. I feel like if they had a black one in here, I would definitely use it. But these colors, and y'all know I'm not a fan of like liquid eyeliners anyway. Like I barely use liquid eyeliners on my eyes at all. So if I'm using an eyeliner, it's for my waterline. But this one is cute, but I don't know. I just don't know what look I could do with these colors. Honestly, I don't know. But And I can't tell y'all if they're good or bad because I honestly have not tried them out. But I'm sharing it because, of course, it's in my Fenty collection. So if y'all have tried these out, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Do you like them? Are they bad? Do they last? Do they crack on the, like, do they crumple up? Let me know. And then we have their snap shadows. I have 6 different ones. They're just all snapped together. So if y'all have never seen these, which I know a lot of y'all have, but they do snap together. And I would say my favorite ones out of the ones that I have is number 3. So this one is the Deep Neutrals. And this is the one that I've gotten the most use out of, like, out of all the ones. I've used this one the most, and I love this one the most. I know a lot of people don't really like these. They don't like how they blend, but honestly, I haven't had any issues with it. Like, the few times that I've used these shadows, I have not had any issues with blending. Like, they look good to me. Now, are they the best thing from Fenty? I would say colors, like color wise, as far as the shades of the eyeshadows, yes. Their first few eyeshadow palettes, I know they had the Galaxy eyeshadow palette, which was like all shimmer glittery shades, and then they had the Moroccan eyeshadow palette, which also had a few shimmers and also some mattes. But though they're kind of like a palette that you would have to use with another palette, so you couldn't just use one. Well, I don't want to say you can't just use one of those palettes, but just say for instance the Galaxy palette, the one that had all the shimmers. If you're wanting to achieve an entire eye look, you would have to go in with something else, especially for the crease. Like if you're wanting a transition shade, there's no transition shades in that palette. There's no mattes at all. So as far as shade wise, I like their snap shadows better than their other 2 palettes that they have. So the Deep Neutral ones is good. And also the Cadet, this one has the green, the yellow, the bronzy color. This one is really, really pretty too. And they do have another one which has the black. This one is number 6. What's this one called? It's called the Smoky one. So yeah, so if you are wanting to try out Fenty Beauty eyeshadow and you're wanting, and you know that you go for those soft everyday looks all the time, there is a palette for you for that. And that one is called the True Neutrals, and this is how it looks right here. So I feel like they have a palette for everybody. So if you like colorful shades, they have colorful shades. If you like those neutrals, they have one for neutrals. If you like smoky, they have one for smoky. If you like rose tone pinks, they have one for that. So color wise, I think these were good. These were really good for that. And like I said, I haven't really had any issues with with how they blend or how they, you know, apply. I haven't had any issues with that. So in my opinion, these will fall in the best of Fenty category. Y'all, do y'all remember this right here? What is this even called? It's the Island Bling 2-in-1 Liquid Shimmer Eyeshadow. When I tell you, I used this a couple of months back. This was not on camera. I was just playing around with makeup, and I was like, why have I not used this? This is gorgeous. So the way that I did it, let me swatch it so y'all can see. So this is the bronzy side right here. Look how pretty that is. Why was I not using this? And then the other side has like this really pretty green, yellow, it's like a neon color. But girl, Mocha Mami in the crease, and then this on top of the lid. Perfection. Perfection. And then I put the yellow shade right here on the center. I wish I filmed it. I'm gonna have to do like a redo, like a recreate that look, because it came out so pretty. And I was just playing on my makeup late at night and I wasn't filming it, but this was so freaking pretty and I just never even used it. well, until then, but I never really just played around with this. So I don't even know if they still have this. Was this like a limited edition thing? I don't know. But another thing that I noticed is once it kind of dries down, once you blend it out, it gets more, let me show y'all. This is crazy. Okay. Look at that. Look. Look at that. So once it dries down and you blend it out, it shows up even more and you get more shine, more glow. Y'all, I hope this was not limited edition because this is so freaking slept on. Let me blend out the other shade too. Girl, look. Look at those. This thing right here is slept on. Slept on. I can honestly say I have not really seen anybody rave about this. I want to say this was limited edition. I don't know, but it is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I would say that is definitely best of Fenty. It's good. Also, do y'all remember these eyeliners? These are, it was from their Galaxy collection, and I have the shade Neptune and Later Crater. It's called the Eclipse 2-in-1 Glitter Release Eyeliner. So the way these work, you apply it on your, like, as you would an eyeliner. So you apply it. It goes on, this one goes on like a nude color. So it's like a really light nude, and then this is how it looks in the packaging. Right there. And then the other one is more of a like a dark greenish black color. And then once I swatch this one, I barely even use these, like barely, but this is how they look swatched, right? So you're supposed to let it sit for a few minutes, let it dry, or you can just, I mean, wear it like this. But once you let it sit, you'll take like a little tiny brush and brush over it. But let me show y'all how it looks once you do that. Dang, is it not gonna work? Are they that old? Dang it, it's not working. But they turn into like this glitter. Hold on, there it goes. Okay, these are kind of old. They're kind of old. But if y'all can see that, it turns into a glitter. So you see that nude? It kind of turned into like a green glitter, and then the dark shade, there it goes. Y'all can see it right there if I turn it something like that. But they turn into a really pretty glitter on the eye. So, well, not glitter, but like a shimmery shine finish. But I don't even use these at all. And this is another one of those products that I can do without. So honestly, I would say I would put these in the worst of Fenty category, because I mean, y'all know I don't wear liquid eyeliner, and I just don't know what I would do with these. I mean, they're cute, but I can't do anything with those. I just got them because I was excited. All right, so we finally made it down to my Fenty Beauty lip collection, and then I'm also gonna share my brushes at the end. But let's dig into the lips because I have a lot of lip products. So the first ones I want to show are also from the Galaxy collection. These are their, dang, I can't read the sticker. I can't read the sticker, but you guys remember these. They also came with the Galaxy collection. So I have, I can't read the sticker. I have the shade Astronauty. This one is Spacesuit. And then I have the shade, so hard for me to read this sticker, Gal on the Moon. And out of all three, my favorite one is this one, which is Spacesuit. Yeah, Spacesuit. This is like a gold pink color. It's very, very pretty and different. There it is right there. Swatch. It has a really pretty pink shift, but it also has gold, and it also has a little gold in it as well. Now, I will say I have not worn these in a long time. I'm actually going to put a little bit of this on my lips right now, even though I have a gloss on. But this is the one color out of all the ones that I had that I could actually wear with a lot of different looks. Like it goes with a lot because it's more so shiny. You can see a little bit of the pink and gold, but it goes with so much more than these other two that I have. But this one was definitely my favorite one. Now, I can do without this one too, but I love me a gloss, and I love like an everyday gloss that I can just throw on. So this one definitely falls in the best of Fenty category. The other two I can do without. I'm gonna show y'all a swatch of the other two too. So this one was actually really pretty, but it's pretty dark. I can't really, I mean, I can wear it with a lot of things, but it's very vampy. It's like a really pretty plum gloss. Such a pretty color. But y'all know I love me a nude. And then the other one, this one has like blue reflexes in it, like purples and blues. It's very, very pretty. Right there at the bottom. Look at that. But I can't wear these. Like, I mean, I don't want to say can't, because I honestly can wear them, but I just prefer something that I can just throw on and go, and that is definitely the one, the shade Space Suit. But yeah, those are those glosses. The other glosses I have are their gloss bombs. You guys, I just did I was so bored the other day. I took my Glass Slipper Gloss Balm. You guys know that's a clear one. And I put the Artist Couture by Jackie Aina loose highlighter in it. And I made my own little bronzy golden gloss. Okay, here it is right here. So I was very bored. And I have like a little mini DIY on my Instagram if you go to my IGTV. So you'll only find it on there because it's not on my main feed, but you'll have to go straight to my IGTV to find it. But girl, when I tell you I was bored that day, I was bored. So let me swatch it. It's pretty though. It is pretty, pretty, pretty. But yeah, I used the Artist Couture by Jackie Aina loose highlighter, and the shade that I had, well, the shade that I put in the gloss is the LeBron's, and I just thought it would be cute, which it came out so good, so freaking good. Oh, and I will be purchasing another glass slipper just so I can have a clear gloss because I love it. But girl, the things that I do when I'm bored. But the other ones that I have the original gloss bomb in the shade, well, the sticker came off, and this is my second tube of this. So this is the most used gloss bomb, and this is already halfway. Like, you can see it right there, already halfway. And then I have the shade Fussy, which is their pink one. And then I have these minis that came in like a little set. I got the holiday set just so I can get the brown one, which is called Hot Chocolate. And now they have the full size, but I honestly don't need to purchase the full size because I already have this. I went ahead and gave away the other 3 shades that was in the holiday set because I didn't really see myself using them. But I kept this one, and I also kept this one in the shade Cheeky, which is a really, really pretty orange, tangerine, strawberry color. And then the last one I have is also the original shade in the shade Fenty Glow. This one is what came with the mini Hustla Baby highlighter. So these came in like the little duo, and I think I got this duo simply because I wanted to get this. This was at the time I did not purchase my second tube of the original one, so I was already running low of the original one, so I went ahead and purchased this just to get this. But then I don't know why I went ahead and purchased another full size of this one because I thought this was just too cute to use. I have the worst reasonings, but yeah, those are my gloss bombs. And then I have their liquid lipsticks. I don't even remember the last time I used these. Let me shake them up because it looks like they're starting to settle down. So I have Uncensored. I think this was the very first, yep, this was the very first one that came out. This is the Perfect Holiday Red Lip. Perfection. If you don't have any reds in your collection, at least get your hands on this. This is like, the formula of these liquid lipsticks are comfortable. They're not drying. They're not like, it doesn't feel like your lips are cracking. They're very, very, very like pillow soft, comfortable. And then the other one I have is Unveiled, which is the brown, and then the other one I also have is Uncuffed. So they have other shades, but these are the only shades that were like up my alley, especially the brown one and then the pink one. So yeah, these are my liquid lipsticks, and they're actually called Stunna lip paints. So oh, the gloss bombs, those definitely fall in the best of beauty category. And then I also think the lip paints fall in my best of beauty, best of Fenty category. I've never been a huge fan of liquid lipsticks anyway, but I like how these feel on the lips. They're not, girl, when I tell you, this is one of the best liquid lipstick formulas. So good. And speaking of liquid lipsticks, I have one that I have not opened up. Never opened, never tried. This is the Lip Stunna in the shade Under, I can't even read it. Is it on here? Underdog. Never opened it, and I'm pretty sure this looks so freaking good. It looks good on the lips. Like, the people that I've seen it on, it looks good. So let me know if y'all want me to do a tutorial with this on the lips. Let me know. Let me know. So now to the lipsticks. The lipsticks, and these are actually called, what is the exact name of these? These are the Moselle Plush Matte Lipsticks. So I have 5 different shades, and out of all 5, my favorite one is Thick. This one, oh, let me tell y'all the shades I have. I have Thick, I have, oh girl, it is so hard for me to read these, it's so tiny. Madame. I think I did a whole video swatching the 4 that I had. This is my newer one in the shade Thick. But I have Madame, which is a red. It's like a really pretty fire hot red, which is gorgeous. I have the shade Freckle Fiesta, and this is like a burnt orange, like a rust orange color, which is also pretty. I have the shade Spanked. This is a mauve rose color. And then the last one I have is in the shade Shoddy, and this one is more of a deep burgundy brown color. Really, really pretty and vampy on the lips. But out of all of them, I think my favorite one is Thick, because this is more of my everyday mauve-y color. Y'all know I love me an everyday lip, but this is how Thick looks right there. And if y'all haven't even seen me, like the video where I swatched these, let me go ahead and swatch all of them on my hand so y'all can see them, because I think that video is like super duper old. So let me just swatch. This one is Shoddy. So if you guys haven't seen these swatched, or if it's been a while and y'all are thinking about getting any of these like during the Sephora sale, you'll know which color you want. This one is called Spanked. And I'm gonna hold it up close in a few minutes so y'all can really see it. And then I have Freckled Fiesta. They're super creamy, super, super creamy. And then the last one is Madame, which is that red. I feel like reds are like that. Red is like that color that you can wear year round. It doesn't even have to be the holidays. Like, you can wear a red any time of the year, but this is how they all look swatched. That orange, gorgeous. So the last ones I have are their what were these called? Popsicle Lipsticks. Now these they sent over, so I didn't buy any of these, and I did a full video on all of these. I did like a full lip swatch on all of them. So there's 7 of these in total. Now these are not as matte as the Moselle lipsticks. These have a shine, like a really pretty sheen, like shine to them. So it's kind of like, so let me show y'all how this one looks. So that's the red one. So if y'all can see the difference. So you see that there's some shine. It's like glossy. And then the lipsticks are more of a satin matte finish. So definitely more glossy if you're into that type of lipstick. So if you want more of a matte lipstick from Fenty, then get the matte Moselle lipsticks. Or if you're wanting more of a glossy red lip, these Popsicles. Do they even still have these? Girl, I should have researched this. I'll go ahead and swatch the other ones too. This one is in the shade Alpha Doll. Oh, the red one is called Hot Blooded. This is Alpha Doll. Such a bright, fun purple. The other purple is called Popsicle. And then we have a blue in the shade Motorboat. This is a light blue, girl. Really fun colors though. They're really fun. Now I will say I can do without these. If they had a color that's like a nude color, girl, I would be like, yes, give me like 5-10 of them, because I like the glossy finish of these. I love the glossy finish, but if they had a nude color in this formula, I would love it even more. So I think between the two, I would more so rock the matte Moselle lipsticks more than I would these. But these are really cute, fun colors. If you're into those bright, fun, colorful lips, I think you'll really like these. This next one is called Go Deep. I'm gonna put it up here. It's a really deep blue. And then the last one, ooh, this was so freaking pretty. I loved this, y'all. It's a really pretty, fun orange, but it looks so good on the lips. I remember. It's a little bit lighter than the matte Moselle one, but it's such a pretty orange. But those are all of those swatched. Oh, and the color is called Sun Snatched. You'll know them when you see them on the site, because I mean, they're not like, even if I don't list these shades in order, you'll know which one it is when you go to the website. So you'll know which one is the orange one, which one is the blue one, which one is the lighter blue one, or the lighter purple. You'll know. So I'm gonna still try to link or list everything in order that I'm swatching if y'all are interested in any of these. But the Popsicles I can do without. I would say those fall in the worst of beauty category. If they had a nude, I would put that in the best of Fenty category, but I honestly can do without these. The matte Moselle lipsticks I like. I love the finish. They're not like that dry matte finish. They're very hydrating, but they do have a matte finish. So very comfortable on the lips. And these I can rock more than I can the Popsicles. So I would say the matte Moselle lipsticks, those are definitely in the best of Fenty category. All right, last but not least is their brushes. And these, I'm gonna already tell y'all now, these fall in the best of Fenty category. These are some good brushes. Very good. I've used their blending brushes more than I have their face brushes, but I loved it so much I went ahead and got 2 more. These are the same brushes. I got 3 of the same brushes. They're the 210 blending brushes, but I like these. Okay, y'all know I am all about the Morphe M504 blending brush. Like, that is all I talk about, pretty much all that I use when I'm doing my eye looks, especially like blending in the crease. But if I had to choose a more higher end, more higher priced blending brush, I would choose the Fenty blending brushes. These are so good. Like, the hairs, it's almost like a luxury, like a more expensive type of blending brush, but it's not that expensive. Like, am I making any sense? These, like, the hairs on these brushes is good quality. I've used these so many times over and over and over again. There's no shedding, so even when I washed them, I did not experience any shedding. And now these 3 right here, these are the ones that they sent over to me. I have the bronzer brush. I have the, well, wait, both of these are bronzer brushes. This is the 190 bronzer brush, and then this one is the 195 bronzer brush. It's just different shapes. I honestly like this one better though. This one's cool, but I like this one better than this one. And then the other one is the 120 highlight brush. But yeah, out of the 3 face brushes, I thought I had another one. I don't know. But out of the three, I like this bronzer brush the most. It looks like they're coming out with another face brush. Like, I think it's coming out when the cream bronzer and blushes come out. So I think I'm gonna get it. But these blending brushes, if you are wanting to try a good blending brush that does not shed, try these out. Anything that I shared, pretty much, like anything that you want to try out, now is a good time to, well, not now because this video is going to go up probably before the Sephora sale, but y'all know the Sephora sale is starting on the 17th of April. So by the time this video goes up, I want to say it's going to be before, but when the sale happens, if there's anything that I shared in this video that you want to try from Fenty, I think it's best to try it out when they're on sale. But yes, girl, I think that is all that I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if y'all want me to do another one like this, like another one brand makeup collection video, and also share whether or not I like the product, you know, kind of like a best and worst in the same video. So let me know. And if I run across a brand that you guys mentioned and I see that I have a lot of products from that brand, I will definitely film it for you guys. So that's it. That's all that I have. Let me know if you enjoyed it by giving this video a huge thumbs up. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.